A veteran Chicago firefighter was killed in the line of duty this morning.
His name was Captain David Meyer, 54 years old, killed while fighting a garage fire in the city's Austin neighborhood. And our Regina Waldrop has been on the story this morning. She's joining us live with the latest details as the procession is about to begin from Stroger Hospital to the medical examiner's office. Regina?
Alex and Marion, so many heavy hearts out here right now. That procession, it just left the emergency room at Stroger Hospital with Captain Meyer's body loaded in an ambulance. A crowd of his fellow firefighters here to see that happen. It is now making its way to the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. Captain David Meyer, he was 54 years old. He joined the department in 1996. He was a 30-year veteran of CFD. Today he's being recognized, honored, and remembered for his selfless service to the department and to the city. He was brought to Stroger Hospital this morning in critical condition after battling a stubborn garage fire in the 5500 block of West Crystal, that is in the city's Austin neighborhood. A Mayday call was issued at some point when the garage collapsed, injuring him with a beam possibly falling on him.
This is unfortunate. It's one of those things, we go to work every day and, you know, we never know if we're going to come home. But this is what he loved to do, and he was really good at it.
A hero, courageous, brave, and bold. The entire city of Chicago will put our arms around Mrs. Meyer, his wife, his 3 lovely daughters, and his son, his parents, and the company that he served alongside of, the entire Chicago Fire Department.
And the mayor said he did meet with the captain's family as well as pray for them. And Alex and Marion, days like this, never easy for the city or for the fire department. Back to you.
And now we want to take a look at the medical examiner's office. The procession that will carry David Meyer's remains is in progress, as you can see here. Firefighters at salute as the fire trucks go by. This is one of those cities that, and not that all don't, but this city in particular honors its first responders in these moments. All show up, not just the firefighters. You'll see police officers, you'll see EMTs, you'll see every walk of life that relates to first responders coming together to honor this gentleman.
And we've seen a big gathering at the scene, an even larger gathering at the hospital, and then, of course, this procession and very solemn moment here at the medical examiner's office. We've seen, unfortunately, time and time again, and something the Chicago Fire Department has had to deal with several times in just the last couple of years.
Absolutely. Again, this is Captain Dave Meyer. He is a father of 4, 3 girls, 1 boy, married, met his wife when they were teenagers, 14 years old, dating since they were 15 years old. Longtime veteran, almost 30 years on the Chicago Fire Department. Big loss for the city. We
know he touched so many lives, and we're going to be checking in on this big story, of course, throughout the day.
And right now here at 4 o'clock, the Chicago Fire Department is in mourning after losing one of their own. Captain David Meyer died in the line of duty this morning.
Regina Waldrop is live at his firehouse on the west side today and has more information. Regina?
And Alex and Marion, the captain spent a lot of time at this firehouse. Now, he joined CFD back in 1996, and today he's being remembered for his selfless service to the department and to this city. A devastating day for the Chicago Fire Department. Captain David Meyer died from his injuries suffered this morning.
We go to work every day, and, you know, we never know if we're going to come home. But this is what he loved to do, and he was really good at it.
This is obviously a very difficult time for our city, but our city is strong. The brave women and men who serve this city every single day and put their lives on the line. For us, we do not take that for granted.
The call came in as a garage fire at 5505 West Crystal in the city's Austin neighborhood. The blaze, stubborn, flames, black smoke pouring from it. At some point, the garage collapsed. A Mayday call issued.
The fire was put out, and the companies were outside the garage starting salvage and overhaul when the garage collapsed, injuring Captain Meyer.
Captain Meyer was taken to Stroger Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. The sadness there, palpable. A procession escorting the ambulance to the medical examiner's office.
When you lose a brother or sister on the fire department, it's life-changing. It's like it's a family member.
And today, the CFD family really hurting. Captain Meyer leaves behind a wife, 3 daughters, a son, his parents also, and a host of friends and family with the CFD. And coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll talk to union leaders about the dangers of this job. Marion?
Big loss for our community today. Regina, thank you. Developing at 4:30, we're learning new details about what led to the tragic death of Chicago Fire Captain David Meyer.
It's coming just a couple of hours after first responders held this procession today, moving Captain Meyer's body from the Cook County Medical Examiner's office to Malik and Sons Funeral Home. Meyer died yesterday morning in the line of duty.
It happened in the Austin neighborhood when a garage collapsed on him during a fire. Now the family who owns that garage says there have been several fires reported in that same alley.
V. Wynn's joining us live from Chicago Police Headquarters with the new information on this investigation now. V.
Alex and Marin, we know that a person of interest remains in custody right now and that no charges have been filed yet. Investigators tell me there have been at least 5 recent fires reported in that same alley on Crystal Street. They're now trying to figure out if there's a connection between these cases. A tragic turn of events in the Austin neighborhood. Crews could be seen tearing down the garage that killed Chicago Fire Captain David Meyer.
I'm honestly so heartbroken about what happened. Like, I did not.
Miriam Alonso left flowers in the spot to honor the fire captain and says her family owns the garage that caught fire early yesterday morning near Crystal Street and Pine Avenue.
That is very traumatizing. Like, I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us who witnessed it. Like, that is still stuck in our heads to this day.
Alonso says she and her brother were sleeping last night when their dog alerted them to the fire believed to be caused by someone igniting a trash bin nearby.
It was a scary thing to be woken up just like that. We were all in shock. We were like what's happening?
Moments after putting out the flames, investigators say the garage collapsed and critically injured Meyer, who died at the hospital.
It collapsing was just like very devastating.
The 28-year veteran worked at the busy Firehouse in Austin and leaves behind a wife, 3 daughters, and a son. The Alonso family left stunned and heartbroken, saying they felt so helpless that they couldn't do anything to save him.
Everything in that garage was materialistic, but his life wasn't. So there's really, I'm just very grateful that he even tried in the first place. I just wish it didn't have to come to that.
The Chicago Fire Department confirms firefighters were called to at least half a dozen fires in this area alone in recent weeks and months. At least 5 on Crystal Street that damaged 2 garages. While police continue to investigate, Miriam wants to offer her condolences to the captain's family and prays that someone will be held accountable.
Your actions always have consequences. If this is the person, you've been doing it for a while, at the end of the day, it was going to come back to you.
Now, as for the person of interest in this Austin case, we know from investigators that they worked with the ATF to track down this person's movement using information from witnesses and forensic evidence. And meanwhile, investigators are still trying to figure out what sparked multiple garage fires in Dunning this morning and in Lincoln Park last week. Reporting live from Chicago Police Headquarters, V1 NBC5 News.